Hello guys. Welcome to Diablo the Primordial. This video is the second part of Demons vs Angels. So if you have not watched the first part, then please watch it. The link is in the description. And please check out my second channel Top Anime Sensei for the light novel of Tensura. So without any further delay, let's start. But before we start, please like, subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss the updates. With a burning anger lit in her eyes, while her hair was standing on end. It's a taunt. Calm down, Arya. The slim beauty Oruka cut in on Arya while she glared at the demons with her cold eyes. Though her thoughts were calm, on the inside she was just as furious. Oofufu. It seems that punishment for some naughty kids is needed from Big Sis here. Priscilla declared with a smile. Though it wasn't particularly planned, the one-sided words from the demons have succeeded in angering the easy-going Priscilla too. Seeing that his comrades have also been angered, Toranioto made his move and took a step forward. Lightning raged across his body, showing his anger for him. Well, wait up a little. I just had the best idea. Do you want to hear it, don't you? Before the angered angels, was Carrera, who spoke out without a care for the mood. Frankly, I got no interest in you guys at all. There's that fool named Vega who's rampaging about over at that side. I got some business with him. So, I'm going pass on you guys as well. Speaking as though this has already been accepted, was Carrera's suggestion. To what Carrera has proposed. Ara. Are you sure about that, Carrera? Then, does that mean we each get 2 of them? Were the jovial responses from Testa and Ultima. In contrast to that, don't be underestimating us, lowly demon filth. Kill. I'ma definitely kill you all. Fumu, looks like there's no other choice. I shall have to carve the painful truth into your bodies. That just now, it got Big Sis all fired up. The members of the executioners were all painted red in anger. Even among the heavenly armies, they were considered the most powerful existences, as members of the Apostles of the End, and part of the combat specialized executioners. To be looked down upon to this level, was unexpected for them. Even in their previous life as members under Yuki's direct command, they were already the most capable members then. Though they were not part of the rank battles in the Empire, they had the confidence to be able to go toe-to-toe against the Royal Knights. Having attained the powers of a Seraphim now, each of them have awakened to the ultimate skill master weapon, and are confident that no being that walks the lands could be a worthy foe. The weapons they each wield is proof of their abilities. A weapon said to be more powerful than any physically existing God-class weapon. We bestow upon you all, death. That is the wish of our creator, Velda-sama. Together with Toranioto's battle cry, the other members all moved in unison. With their weapons on hand, they take their stance. On the other hand, the demons. Ah right, the axe and spear for me. Era, is that so? Well, I don't really mind any of them. As though a child picking which toy to have fun with, Ultima voiced out who she intends to face. She was fine so long as she gets someone to battle against, was Testarosa's reaction. Though it is their attitude that is angering the angel side, thus, this is but the norm for the demons. Kufufu. Now then, if you girls really get in a pinch, do call for help. You poor girls will not be abandoned. Like that it ever happened. Right. It seems there's a real need to settle things with you someday, Diablo. After the brief exchange, Diablo took off towards Rimuru without looking back. As for Carrera. Then, I'll be making my move too. There won't be a need to leave your share, right? Yay. We'll make do with these fellas here. Carrera, if you don't hurry, Gobta will gonna end up getting all the best stuff, you know? I'm fairly worried about that too. No matter what's said and done, you can't underestimate that guy. Carrera nods, while frowning. Just as Ultima said, her reason for forgiving the angels was because she was worried that Gobta might end up actually defeating Vega. Though her thoughts have been slightly revealed, there's nothing she can do about it for the moment. Vega has defiled her sacred duel. To Carrera that was something totally unforgivable. Though it can't be helped if Gobta really does defeat him, there's the part of her that wants to make Vega pay back in spades for. For that reason, Carrera left the current area promptly. Similar to Diablo, she had totally no worries for her colleagues. As the ruling class of the demons, she had the utmost confidence that victory will not elude them. And thus, Testarossa versus Toranioto and Priscilla, Ultima versus Arya and Oruka. These 2 battles began. The victor was decided almost instantly. Letting his anger propel him, Toranioto unleashed his most powerful attack, Lightning Bomber. But that location was already under Testarosa's ultimate skill, Hell King Belial's territory. Lording over life and death, a deathblade appeared in Testarosa's hand, and Toranioto was split in two. The lightning bomber attack from the war hammer that was swung down, was caught by Testa's left hand, and was changing into a shining clump of energy. But Testa gripped the energy clump without any problems, and mixed in some of her own magic. Towards the crumpling remains of Toranioto. "You can have this back." She tossed that energy, which has turned into superheated plasma, with those parting words. Flashes of light, compression, destruction. Toranioto perished, with next to nothing left of his former body. Having lost her window to attack as Priscilla's timing was off, she was shocked at what happened. She let out an involuntary scream. Impossible. What just happened shouldn't have been possible. The total energy levels of both sides, though their magical and spiritual power were of different natures, should have been at similar levels. Despite that fact, the jarring difference in their battle prowess just seemed downright absurd. If there was little difference in total energy levels, the side with a higher evolution should have the upper hand. Plus, they were battling 2-1 in their favor. Thoughts of defeat never crossed their minds. Priscilla's judgment of the situation was flipped over instantly. In an overpowering display by the woman before her. "Era, what's wrong? Do come at me too. I shall be your gentle opponent." The demon named Testarossa slowly walked towards Priscilla, with a smile on her face. "Stop. Don't come any closer. Big sis here apologizes." "I'm apologizing, all right? Weren't you the one who said something about punishment for bad kids?" "I'm sorry, it was improper on my part." Big sis here was getting ahead of herself. As Priscilla became frenzied, she broke down sobbing and screamed. Her fighting spirit was broken at light speed. One's calm thoughts halt in the face of monsters of unimaginable proportions. Toranioto was a reliable companion. He would be the one standing at the front lines, giving his allies the support of an unyielding shield, no matter what kind of battle it was. Even he, who was already so reliable, attained an angel's power, and has supposedly become incomparable to his past self. Priscilla herself was no slouch and showed pride as one who is capable, but even she herself has noticed that she wasn't able to match Toranioto, even if she battled with everything she had. That strong companion Toranioto was insta-killed without any proper retaliation, right in front of her. It wasn't surprising Priscilla would fall into a state of panic. Era. This makes it look like I'm bullying you, doesn't it? Now, I promised to finish you all without suffering, did I not? It's really okay to be more reassured. At that moment, Priscilla could be considered lucky, as Testarossa was in a really good mood. Please forgive me. I promise to not go against your greatness anymore. If you let me go, I'll give you anything other than my life. She looks down on Priscilla, who was truly begging for her life, sunk by her own fear, and made her decision. In that case, I'll take it then. Your angel's power, that is. I shall let you go, in exchange for that. Your emotions of fear are absolutely delectable too. As amazingly rare as it is, Testarossa let Priscilla go, as she herself said. What that showed was simply her not dirtying her own hands, and couldn't care less whatever happened to Priscilla after this. The power of a seraphim, this might turn out to be useful for Rimuru-sama. Having decided as such, she robs Priscilla of her angel's power, and left her be. What was unexpected for Testa was that she ended up getting the ultimate skill master weapon, which was supposed to be part of the angel's power. The skill was then unified into Hell King Belial, and becomes the base for her to materialize a death whip. For Testarossa, who conducts herself as though a queen, this weapon was a great fit for her. And so, the battle of Testarossa versus Toranioto and Priscilla came to its end. Priscilla was inelegantly crawling away, and left the battlefield. At that time, what was unlucky for Priscilla was her choice to meet up with Vega. Now that she has lost her powers, she has decided on a course of action that could give her protection. Sadly, Vega was giving his attention to his battle, and checking who was his allies or enemies was the least of his priorities. The result was that Priscilla ended up getting devoured by Vega and perished, but that was something that was unrelated to Testarossa's actions. Similarly for Ultima, her battle ended quick and easy. Using one hand to parry away Arya's flame-clad great axe, she pierced Arya with a bloody bite. That attack alone was fatal, and Arya perishes. Oruka, who was shocked at what happened, lost sight of Ultima for a brief moment, and then suddenly from behind her. And, done. was what she heard. At the same time, she felt a burning pain in her chest. What? Just when did she? And that was Oruka's last thoughts. The two of them were slaughtered by the little girl Ultima, unable to even retaliate. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys have not watched my earlier videos, then please watch them. The links are in the description. And please check out my other channel Top Anime Sensei for the light novel of Tensura. And don't forget to like, subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss the updates.